Hey y'all, and Happy New Year. In case you haven't noticed, COVID's still a thing. This video series is about prolonged incidents, and COVID is turning out to be the most prolonged of prolonged incidents. And for those in the caring professions, the cost of caring could be especially high during all this, and I'm talking about compassion fatigue. So recognizing and acting on the signs of compassion fatigue can help avoid some of the emotional costs of this ongoing incident. And it's going to be getting harder and harder to recognize the signs of compassion fatigue as these are going to become ordinary. We're going to adapt to them. So here are 8 key signs of compassion fatigue to look out for. First is chronic exhaustion. This can be physical or emotional or both. And no matter how much sleep you get, it seems like it never feels enough. Ignoring this is going to lead to indecision and eventually making mistakes. Second, lower sympathy and empathy. And this can manifest as increased sarcasm and being more cynical. It will also look like insensitivity towards those you're supposed to be helping, and it's going to decrease that level of care. Lower empathy will eventually contribute to lower self-confidence and feeling like one's failing professionally. Third on my list is increased anger. Longer hours, less sleep, and exposure to that prolonged stress is going to shorten our fuse, and anger is going to show up without a real cause. Anger is going to damage those relationships too, the personal and professional ones, leading to depression and isolation. Number 4 is dreading work. If the job you used to love is now a drag and getting out of bed in the morning is a chore, compassion fatigue is probably creeping in. A common feature of this is increasing absenteeism, whether or not someone's feeling sick or skipping work altogether. Fifth on the list is related to number 4, poor job satisfaction. Compassion fatigue is going to make it hard to enjoy any aspect of the job, even the ones that were previously rewarding. Number 6 is being hypersensitive. Compassion fatigue may be getting to you if it seems like an everyday comment from someone makes you want to choke them out. Even compliments can seem like criticism. Associated symptoms with this one include increased anxiety, mood swings, and headaches. Number 7 is poor work-life balance. Feeling like you're constantly overworked contributes to not taking time to care for yourself. Things like exercise, family time, and hobbies. I covered the costs of skipping the self-care in my earlier videos, so go back and review those to examine the costs of not taking care of yourself. Now, the 8th sign of compassion fatigue is difficulty sleeping. And sleep affects everything, and it's aggravated by all of the previous 7. So take some time and do a self-assessment and notice if you have any of these 8 common symptoms of compassion fatigue. If you do, get back on your self-care. And if someone close to you is noticing some of these signs and symptoms, they might be right even if you disagree with them. Others may notice compassion fatigue in us before we notice it in ourselves. No signs of compassion fatigue yet? Don't wait for them to find you. Make sure you're doing what you've always done to take care of yourself. Consider it a type of prehab. And as always, if you ever need to talk to a clinician about any of these, please call us 828-333-5708 or find us on the web at respondersupport.com. Take care.